Hey, Janice.
Hey, Mary. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I thought we'd start with Jose because he's a newer client of yours. So tell me, how's it going with Jose?
It's going pretty well. I've only had like three sessions
Okay.
with Jose, and the first couple of sessions I did opening paperwork and I did some assessments, well, all the assessments that we need to do, and I just kind of noticed that with all the information that I've got, depression is what we really need to be working on in treatment right now.
Yeah, why do you say that? What do you see?
He's sad, he's, angry, he's not doing well in school. I sense there's a lot of hopelessness and he doesn't really, care about anything. And so I feel like that is the biggest thing that we really need to focus on with him, and probably getting him a psych appointment.
Okay.
Like an initial psych appointment.
Yeah, so maybe some medication might help.
Yeah.
So when you're saying he doesn't really care about anything, is there any little tidbit of something that you could kind of hold on to that maybe get him into like sports or activities at school? What do you think?
I think that I could do that, but he's not really engaged. Like, I don't know what I should do because he's so depressed that he's not really, engaged and doesn't really want to do much with me or do much at school. And I did the cans, but I feel like after doing the cans is the only thing I really need to focus on is that depression and engagement piece, and maybe the psych appointment would really help with that.
Yeah. What do you think about school involvement? Like, is there anybody there for him to connect with or a school meeting?
There is a Latino peer group, and his teacher recommended that he be part of the group and that it would really help him, and some of his friends are, to kind of keep him from not engaging in negative activity or gang activity that's happening at the school. So maybe I could encourage him to do that, and that would help everything, and maybe he can engage, and that would kind of make treatment better.
Okay. And how do you think you could get him to engage with that, do you think?
Maybe support him with going to the Latino peer group.
Okay.
Maybe one day if he's open to me going with him, so he's not alone, and kind of engage him in the group.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know. I think, again, I just think that I really want to work on his depression symptoms.
Yeah. So you're saying he's like isolating, like, has he said anything that really points to what is going on for him? Like, can you get, he's hard to engage. So is there, what has he given you about like friends or anything like that?
We've talked some about that, but again, I just think it's the depression that, his symptoms of just being sad and, not getting all the things that he wants and being angry with life in general. I'm not too sure about how the family dynamic and the rest is really playing into his behaviors. Right now, I just really want to focus on, the depression symptoms and how to engage him, and then I can kind of go further. What do you think?
And I saw in your notes that that actually the teacher called you the other day, and so I was wondering too how you were handling that with the school.
Yeah, I've been communicating with the teacher, and again, I've only seen him like 3 times, so I'm hoping that once we really start to talk about his symptomology and engaging more, that we can move forward. Do you think that would be like a good plan?
Yeah, I definitely think school involvement at this point might be a really useful thing, to either have a school meeting or get connected to this peer group, something there to keep him engaged or try to start the engagement process. Otherwise, that isolating piece can really feed into that depression.
Okay, so...
and then the psych appointment, definitely we can put that through, move forward with that. Is he open to
doing a psych appointment? Yeah, he said he's open to going to the psych appointment.
Okay.
So, I just want to make sure that I'm writing everything down. So by our next supervision, I should do the psych referral, make sure that I have a meeting with the school, and see if Jose is willing to go to this Latino peer group so that we can engage, and then we can come back and talk about it after that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate
Yeah.
your help. I was really struggling
Yeah.
with this case.
Sounds pretty tough.
Thanks.